This is the fastest way to level up your weapons in Black Ops 6 Season 1. I'm going to be quickly showing you guys how to get to max level with your weapons in Black Ops 6 multiplayer, zombies and Warzone as well. If you guys are going to find this useful, be sure to drop a like. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so we'll start out quick with multiplayer, then talk about zombies and Warzone. So for multiplayer in Season 1, here is what you want to do. You can head into a game of either the small map mosh pit for Season 1, so that's the hideout and extraction 6v6 maps. They're new Season 1, so you can play on those if you like them. They're a reasonable size. I believe they're not too big, so that should be good. There is also the Nuketown 24/7 mosh pit, so if that's around, make use of that. You can play core or hardcore, and also there's face-off mode as well, which includes some really good maps like Stakeout, Pit and Warhead. So make use of those. Obviously you want to get as many kills as you can in the game. Also make sure you're going for the objective as much as possible. So if it's kill confirmed, collect the tags. If it's domination, capture the zone and defend it from enemies. That's going to get you a lot of XP. And also make sure you're using your guns to destroy enemy equipment, field upgrades and score streaks. You can also try and go for more exciting kills as well in the game, which will earn you medals. So ones like headshots, long shots, bloodthirsty, rapid kills, that kind of thing, is that's going to get you more XP as well. So that's pretty much it for multiplayer. If an even better method comes out, I'll let you guys know, but so far that is the best one. What about if you're playing zombies though? Well, for zombies, you've got two main options. You can either play Liberty Falls, as it's a nice easy map, and if so, I'd recommend spawning in, turning on the rampage inducer, opening up areas of the map and just training around the map quickly, making sure to upgrade your weapon via pack-a-punch and the damage rarity with salvage along the way, obviously getting perks using gobble gums and getting the Deadshot Daiquiri perk either from the Wonderfizz machine or from an Easter egg. I've made guides on this on how to do it, and then using Deadshot Daiquiri to instantly lock onto zombie heads by holding down the fire trigger and spamming the aim down sight trigger. And what that will do is it will allow you to quickly get kills as you progress through the match. Before we continue with the video, if you're looking to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss and Nebula camos in Black Ops 6, or grind them extremely fast in bot lobbies, be sure to check out Mitch Cactus, as these guys are the biggest and most reliable sellers, offering legitimate and safe services on all platforms. They now offer a new cheap COD point service where you can get up to an 80% discount. They already have over 10,000 reviews on Trustpilot, so for all things Call of Duty, visit mitchcactus.com and use code RAGER at checkout for 5% off. That is pretty much the best way to do it on Liberty Falls, although I appreciate it's a bit repetitive. There is also a Frenzied Guard God mode glitch, which I believe is still working, although you need a friend for that, and there are lots of guides on how to do that on YouTube. But if you want to do it solo or you don't like those methods, you can also play on Terminus. At the time of making this video, there is a working XP and God mode glitch on Terminus, and I'll explain how to do that now. However, if it does get patched, I'll link a new XP glitch for zombies, but as of now, it does still work. So what we want to do is head on to Terminus, make sure you turn on the power by activating all three generators, head down to the biolab and make sure you don't buy the Melee Macchiato perk. Then head over to the section with the boat, drive the first boat forward and shoot the engine with it to do a bit of damage, hop back onto the land, and then you want to go back to the machine and spawn in a second boat. And if you've done it correctly, the first one will not despawn. If you haven't done it correctly, you need to do that again. Once you've got the second boat, you want to drive it up onto the land, and then you need to push it to where you want, as it's going to be able to block off the zombies. So you can either push it with your knife by punching it or by sliding into it. I'd recommend sliding or knifing because it's easier. It can be a bit fiddly getting it into position, but I'd recommend either putting it over by the ammo crate in the corner to block it off so you can stand by that and get as much ammo as possible when you run out of ammo. If you stand behind that, you'll be immune from the zombies. Or alternatively, you can put the boat by the stairs to the right and that will block off that area, and then you can block it off to the area to the left just by the machine to buy the boats. And if you do that, the zombies are going to be completely blocked off and you're going to be immune from taking damage, as they're going to try and target you, but they won't be able to get to you. Now, once the boat's in position, you then want to look back at the boat in the water, destroy that one, and then destroy the boat on land. And if you do it correctly, the one on land will then explode, it will then remain in position, it won't be able to move, and it will block off the zombies. It will not despawn either as well. And this will block off normal zombies and the amalgam zombies on Terminus. It will block off manglers most of the time as well, although very occasionally they can jump over. But if the boat isn't in exactly the right position, you can always put another boat next to it, and that will reduce the chance of the manglers jumping over. If they're shooting their cannon at you, if they're far away, then obviously you can duck behind the boats, but often they'll be right up behind the boat trying to run at you and they can't, and then they're stuck there. Try and take out the manglers first if you can. The only other enemy is the Parasites, but if you head up to the elevator upstairs in the biolab and sit in there, you can take cover as you're protected from behind, and you only have to worry about the front and just shoot the Parasites that are coming up to the door of the elevator, and then just shoot them. And once you finish the round, you can head back down to where you were. If you do this, the zombies are not going to be able to get you. You'll be able to survive into the really high rounds. You're going to get tons of XP, weapon XP, camos, and battle pass tokens as well. So it's really, really good. And the longer you play the game, the more XP you get. So you just want to spend lots of time in the game and get lots of XP as well. So it's really, really good for this. But like I say, if it does get patched, I'll include a new method. If you guys are playing Warzone, you can either play the Area 99 or Rebirth Resurgence modes, although I would recommend playing Plunder. The method is compatible with other modes, but it works best in Plunder. So if you are playing Plunder, here is what I'd recommend doing. When you spawn in, there's 3 things you want to do, and it's really easy. So first of all, you want to do contracts, especially most wanted contracts. And the reason is because it gives you tons of XP for doing the contract, and you have to survive for about 4 minutes as a most wanted target. However, you can reduce it by opening any loot containers, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Once you open those loot containers, it runs down the timer by 10 seconds each time, and if you open 6 containers, that's a minute. If you open 12, that's 2 minutes off, and so on. And the great thing is it doesn't just have to be you opening these, your teammates can open them as well. So try and play with a team, and if you guys are opening as many loot containers as possible, you can easily run down the timer and get a most wanted contract done in like 2 minutes or less. So it's really, really good, and then you can just keep doing contracts over and over again. That's going to get you tons of weapon XP, but you can do other contracts as well if you want. And alongside that, you want to be opening any loot containers. So these will be ones like duffel bags, loot boxes, toolboxes, fridges, cupboards, lockers. Any container you can open, it's going to give you about 100 XP, and it's going to give you money as well. And also you're working towards getting the contract done more quickly. So looting is good for that, as we've said, and doing the contracts and looting will get you money too. And that's the third thing. So once you've got a bunch of money, use cash deposit balloons or cash deposit sites and deposit your cash, and once it has been deposited, you're going to get some XP towards your rank and weapon as well. So all 3 things are going to level up your weapons really fast in Warzone. Now if you guys are still struggling with the weapon XP grind, you can get double weapon XP obviously when they do double weapon XP events, but you can also get tokens from the battle pass or from the promotions such as the Monster Energy ones. You can get codes from that, and you can also earn them from other challenges and various other sources in the game as well. But that is the fastest way to level up your weapons in Black Ops 6 Season 1. If you guys found this useful, be sure to drop a like on it and check out my other Season 1 guides, like how to level up the battle pass, camo and challenge guides, and other XP guides as well. If there's a new faster way to level up your guns, I will obviously mention it. This method, such as the XP glitch in zombies, is likely to get patched soon, so when it does, you guys are going to want to stay up to date with the latest method, and that's why you should make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on it. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next video.